And we also picked up some nice cards here. Oops. Which was Onibi, which is Summer's Anger in the Form of Fire. This is technically stronger than the Karyu card. However, what it does is it creates fire on the ground, and only things that walk through it will take any damage. So I don't count it as stronger just because it doesn't have the ability to fly across the room, nor does it have the ability to seek things out. But we'll give it a try nonetheless. It's still a pretty powerful card if you use it right. I'm gonna end up dying here though, trying to show it off. So, as you can see, it's a little bit similar to the Devil's Trap that we get in here. Not here, actually it's next door, but it's similar in nature to how it's used, but it's not a particularly wonderful card since it's only in one spot. Go ahead and remove that for now. And possibly die. Let's not do that. Seriously, get off. Oh, okay, this guy is dead. I don't know why I thought he was alive. Trying to stomp on someone that's already dead. Insult to injury kind of thing. It's a nice card and all, but the fact that you have to make them purposefully step on it makes it not that great in the long run. And we have Seal Uranus on this door, so we have nowhere to go. So let's head back through the open area where Utsuki crawled through before. Got some more of those Onibi cards. I will probably use those in the future, but not particularly for many things. They're not that great. And Kriya's Diary once again. So if you match up some of these days to Utsuki's diary, you'll notice that she talks about how Utsuki is talking about irises and she's annoyed with it, and that's happening coinciding similar dates to the diary that we just read. And then also her talking about her being mean kind of coincides with some other things in here. But we've read through this. The basic gist of this is that she's getting slowly sicker and sicker and wishes she had Utsuki's skin. Remember when we saw the door close before, and it was completely empty during Utsuki's phase? Well, now we can see that it was actually Dokai who was closing that.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
However, do keep in mind that this is a different time frame from when Utsuki would have saw this. So, slightly different things are happening.
What are you doing? Huh? You're my only sister. Now you'll understand how it feels. Korea, stop it! Korea, what are you doing? Stop this! Korea! Utsuki. You killed me that day! You pushed me! Ah!
Let's go see if we can save Dorio. Oh, something broke open here. Giant cocoon has ruptured. So we've got Utsuki being pushed off here. Once again, this is a different time frame. Don't think of this as the time when Utsuki is kind of Griha and falls off the mountain. It's very different. And you'll see why it's a different time frame soon enough. Uh-oh. Someone put a seal.
Solved the silkworm puzzle. I have revealed the puzzle. The mystery of Kuon. But I became obsessed and lost myself in the books. And because of that, I was killed here. If you didn't have silkworms, you could have been killed.
It's sad.
The merging of you and I would greatly enhance the spell. There's a great empathy when one merges with another.
Alright, and we have a new fight with the Dokai. So, because I have these saved up, I should probably use them here, since he is going to have spells as well. And I think I'll go ahead and use some Onibi cards, because he tends to walk towards you a lot. Take one to the back, buddy. Doing okay so far. And he can do the Onibi spell as well. So that makes him very, very dangerous. Don't want to be walking towards him if at all you can avoid it. Come here, buddy. Alright, I think I'm going to end up using one of these elixirs, just to make sure that I am completely healed. He's a rough battle. When he's in Utsuki's phase, he's very easy, but once he's in this phase, he's a little bit tougher because he'll come straight after you. And we have the Sacred Cloth of Mars now. Alright. Let's take this one off. And we will switch you back to this ice card. So interestingly, this would indicate that Dokai comes back, because right now this time frame is technically before Utsuki came here. Therefore, when he does come back, he's injured, and that's why he's on the ground. And hey, nice new Ruby fan. Offensive fan used by God of South and Summer. Let's put that one on. Check out what we got going on around here. Domon's Book, Volume 1. Pretty sure this is one that we have read already, but let's go ahead and read through it anyway. My investigation of the silkworms worshipped at the shrine are nothing like ordinary silkworms. The parents of the silkworms at this shrine are incarnations of the 2 mulberry trees. The mulberries on the trees are their eggs. Silkworms born from them have magical powers. They can bring back the dead, but this means they must feed from humans. This dark magic suits me perfectly. When the fusion of flesh has occurred 9 times, the spell shall be perfected. When I've mastered this magic formula, you will whore yourself before me. And we have Domon's Memorandum. This is a memorandum written by Domon about Kuriha. Kuriha seems to have entered into a cocoon. Those twins certainly have interesting ideas. She's my daughter, after all. I'm sure her silk threads will be finer than those spun by the sick people in the hut. Kuriha seems different from the others. Perhaps she's the daughter of the elder priest. Now the cards cannot help her. I'm guessing that's supposed to be perhaps because she's the daughter of the elder priest. Anyway, but it's also kind of strange because the elder priest may very well refer to the guy who was chanting earlier on. I don't know. There's a lot of little confusing points during this story where it's like, she's my daughter. Oh, wait, she's not my daughter? I don't know. Anyway, now the cards cannot help her, nor will the weapons supposedly endowed with magic powers work. Anyone who encounters her had better run in the other direction. So this is a little warning ahead of time that if we encounter Kuriha at this point, we should not stick around. Got some ice cards and some nice new Hein cards. How many of those do we have, anyway? We got 55 of them. Very nice. Those will certainly come in handy in the future. Alright, well, let's go back and see if we can find Dorio over here. Pretty sure too much time has gone by between us being in there and Dorio being outside on the ground. You know what? Before we do go see Dorio, I think we're going to go ahead and save here. Something I noticed is that this says 3 hours. I forgot to turn off the game and I just paused it and I came back, so there's an extra hour in there. Not that it matters because there's no time restraints whatsoever on this game, so oh well. Anyway, we'll be back in just a moment with Japanese.